Okay, I'm going to do a couple more factorising quadratic trinomials that may be fractionally harder than a couple in the previous videos. Okay, this is a quadratic trinomial as it has an x squared, an x and a no x term. They've all got a negative, and remember the first thing with factorising is to see if there's something common. And I think it's going to look easier for you when you do take the negative 1 out as a common factor. That leaves us with x squared plus 6x plus 5. Okay, let's do our box. With the box we're looking just at the thing that's in the brackets. So with our box, the two numbers that we choose need to add to the thing with the x. So the two numbers that we choose need to add to 6. The two numbers that we choose need to add to this times by whatever's with the x squared, which is a 1. So 1 times positive 5 is positive 5. So I'm going to write down the things that times positive 5. That's 1 and 5. They add to 6, so that's what we want. We write our negative 1, it's out the front, but in a way we forget about it. And we rewrite this as x squared plus 1x plus 5x plus 5. So just a reminder, what's in yellow is 6x on this line. On the line below, we have rewritten it. This told us how to rewrite it. We have rewritten it, both things equal 6x. But it's done in a way that we can now factorise. So my negative 1 is still out the front. Forget about it. Look what's in the brackets. Nothing's common, we can group 2 and 2. So for the first two terms, x is common, and we are left with x plus 1. The second two terms plus 5 is common. That leaves us with x plus 1. You should be thinking, well, I'm on the right track now because I have two terms. 1, 2. And they both have something in common. What I've highlighted in green, the thing in the brackets. So I've got my negative 1, x plus 1, the thing in the green is common, x is left over from the first term in the brackets and 5 from the second term. So there's our answer. Let's look at the second one I've been asked to do. Remember, first thing with all types of factorising is to see if you can take out a common factor, and we can. Negative 4 goes into all of these. Now, I can quickly put here what's left over, x squared plus 7x plus 6. Some of you can do that as well. Some of you still like, and that's fine if this helps you, on the side to put negative 4x squared. If I divide that by the common factor I've taken out, cancel, I'm left with x squared. Negative 28x, if I divide that by the common factor of negative 4 that I've taken out, 4 into 4 goes 1, 4 into 28 goes 7, they cancel, leaves me with 7x. And negative 24, if I divide it by the common factor that I've taken out, 4 into itself once, 4 into 24 6 times, they cancel, hence the 6. Now, we keep the negative 4 there, it's out the front. We can't forget to put it down, but it doesn't affect what goes in our box. In our box, the two numbers that we pick have to add to the thing with the x. So in this case, the thing with the x is 7. The two numbers have to times to 6 times whatever's with the x squared, which is a 1. So the two numbers have to times to positive 6. Positive 6 is 1 and 6, 2 and 3. This first combination is what times us to 7. So I'm going to rewrite this as x squared plus 1x plus 6x plus 6. Again, another reminder, I have rewritten the 7x. This is still equal to 7x, but it's written in a way that means we can continue factorising. This is how I knew how to rewrite it. I then got my negative 4 out the front. First two terms, x is common, x plus 1 is what's left. Second two terms, positive 6 is common, x plus 1 is what goes in our brackets. Negative 4 still out the front. We have two terms, 1, 2. They both have a common factor of x plus 1, so we take that out as the common factor. The first term has 6 left, the second term has x left, and the second term has 6 left. So we've just factorised that quadratic trinomial.